హలో ఎవ్రీవన్, వెల్కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు విద్యా టీవీ. ఈ పర్టికులర్ వీడియోలో మనం టీఎస్పీఎస్సీ ఏఈ అండ్ ఏడబ్ల్యూకి సంబంధించిన ఎంసీక్యూస్ చేద్దాం. అండ్ సబ్జెక్ట్ వచ్చేసి ఇంజనీరింగ్ మెకానిక్స్, వెరీ మచ్ యూస్ఫుల్ ఫర్ సివిల్ యాజ్ వెల్ యాజ్ మెకానికల్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ బ్రాంచ్. సో ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ ఈస్ రైట్. బిఫోర్ getting into the topic, please do subscribe to my channel. Very much useful for all the competitive exams. మనకు కావాల్సిన మోడల్ పేపర్స్ కానివ్వండి, ప్రీవియస్ క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్స్ అండ్ బిట్స్ రిలేటెడ్ టు ద సిలబస్ are available in our channel. So please do subscribe to my channel. Definitely it will be very much useful for you for your preparation. Right, let us get into the video. First question is, which of the following is the basic law of mechanics? Which of the following is the basic law of mechanics? It is Newton's law of motion. Right, once again I'm telling these questions are related to engineering mechanics. Right, which of the following is the basic law of mechanics? So here the basic law of mechanics is Newton's law of motion, because all the three laws, Newton's first law of motion, second law and third law, we make use of these three laws in solving the problems related to engineering mechanics. Almost all the problems are based on Newton's laws. So our answer is option C, Newton's law of motion. Next question is, which of the following is the SI unit of force? Which of the following is the SI unit of force? Right, from the given options, as we know, unit of force is newtons. SI unit of force is Newton, and 1 Newton is nothing but equals to kg per meter per second square. Kg meter per second square. 1 Newton equals to 1 kg meter per second square. As we know, force equals to mass into acceleration. Therefore, mass units are kg and acceleration units are meters per second square. So therefore, force units are kg meter per second square. That is option D is the right answer. Next question is, which of the following statements describes resultant of two forces? Which of the following statements describes the resultant of two forces? Right, from the given options, if you look at the option 3, force that has same effect as the two forces. So a resultant is nothing but it is a single force representing the, if there are two forces, it will have the same effect of the two forces. So therefore, a force that has the same effect, as we are considering only two forces kabatti. So option 3, if you look at the option 3, forces that have same effect as the two forces is nothing but is known as the resultant. So our answer is option 3. So a force that has the same effect as the two forces, we call it as a resultant. That is option C is the right answer. Next one is, the moment of inertia of a thin spherical shell of mass m and radius r about its diameter is what? The moment of inertia of a thin spherical shell of mass. Next question, the moment of inertia of a thin spherical shell of mass m and radius r about its diameter is what? The moment of inertia of a thin spherical shell of mass and radius so and so about its diameter is what? So the answer is, it is right, 2/3 of mr square. Okay, it is 2/3 of mr square, mass into square of the radius, 2/3 of mr square, mass moment of inertia of a thin spherical shell about its diameter. Next question is, mass moment of inertia of a uniform thin rod of mass m and length l about its midpoint and perpendicular to its length. About its midpoint and perpendicular to its length is given by, that is mass moment of inertia of a uniform thin rod is given by 1 by 12th of mi square. 1 by 12th of, ml square. 1 by 12th of ml square. M stands for mass and L is the length of the uniform thin rod. 1 by 12th of ml square. That is option D is the right answer. Next one is the product of either force of couple with the arm of the couple is called what? The product of force of the couple with its arm, it is nothing but moment of the couple. It is option D. It is called as moment of the couple. Moment is nothing but equals to force into perpendicular distance. Force into perpendicular distance. Next one. Moment of inertia of a hollow circular section is what? Moment of inertia of a hollow circular section is nothing but pi by 64 d power 4 minus d power 4, where d indicates the external diameter and small d indicates the internal diameter. So our answer is moment of inertia of a hollow circular section is pi by 64 d power 4 minus small d power 4. Next one is the total motion possessed by a body is called what? The total moment possessed by a body is called momentum. The total motion possessed by a body is called momentum. That is option D is the right answer. Momentum equals to mass into velocity. Momentum equals to mass into velocity. And the next one is a framed structure is perfect if it contains members equal to what? A framed structure is perfect if it contains members equal to 2n minus 3. Okay, actually option D, A, the option should be like 2n minus 3. So where n is nothing but the number of joints in the frame. So our formula is 2n minus 3. Option A is the right answer. Next one is, what is the horizontal range of a projectile given as? The horizontal range of a projectile is given as r equals to u square sine 2 alpha by g. R equals to u square sine 2 alpha by g, where u is the initial velocity, g is the gravitational force and alpha is the angle. So angle of inclination. So our answer is r equals to u square sine 2 alpha by g. Option 2 is the right answer, B. Now next one is coplanar non-concurrent forces are those forces which dash at a point but their lines of action lie on the same plane. First of all, here two system of forces are there. One is coplanar forces, the other one is non-concurrent forces. Coplanar in the sense, coplanar means the line, right, the line of action is on the same plane. Coplanar means, and concurrent means they meet at a single point. All the forces meet at a single point, but here it is mentioned as non-concurrent. So non-concurrent means they do not meet at the single point. So coplanar non-concurrent forces means the line of action of all the forces lie in the same plane, but they do not meet at the single point. So according to the definition and from the given options, our answer is, it is clear that it is option B. Coplanar non-concurrent forces do not meet at a point, but the line of action of force lies on the same plane. So that is option B is the right answer. Next one is, if P is the force acting on the body, M is the mass of the body and A is the acceleration of the body, then according to Newton's law, second law of motion, what is F? Right. It is clear that F is nothing but equals to ma, mass into acceleration. So from the given equation, this equation can also be written as mp minus ma equals to 0. That means our option B is the right answer, P minus ma. That is option B is the right answer, where P is the force, m is the mass, a is the acceleration. Next question is, Varignon's theorem of moments states that if a number of coplanar forces acting on a particle are in equilibrium, moment states that if a number of coplanar forces acting on a particle are in equilibrium, then the algebraic sum of their moments about any point is equal to the moment of the resultant force about the same point. So according to Varignon's theorem, the algebraic sum of their moments about any point is equal to the moment of their resultant forces about the same point. That is, option D is the right answer, Varignon's theorem. It is based on the moments. Next one is, if u1 and u2 are the velocities of two moving bodies in the same direction before impact, and v1 and v2 are these velocities after impact, then what is coefficient of restitution? So coefficient of restitution is given by v2 minus v1 by u1 minus u2. v2 minus v1 by u1 minus u2. That is option B is the right answer. Next question is, static friction is always greater than dynamic friction. Static friction is always greater than dynamic friction. Next question is, a couple produces rotational motion. A couple produces rotational motion. Next question is, right. So, right, this is the end of the questions. So all these questions are related to engineering mechanics, very much useful for AE as well as AEE examination. That's all for this video. Thank you.